Colorado's high-definition news leader. This is 9 News at 5 a.m.
Those in the know that this location is one of the more haunted places in Colorado. I'm Brooke Thacker. I'll tell you all about it in just a moment.
Man.
Little high-tech Ghostbusters going on there, huh?
Wow.
Okay.
I wonder if some ghosts will be there during our live shots today.
That
That's
would
exciting.
be very cool. Halloween madness continues this morning. We are at a haunted restaurant in Denver, and it is a place where there has been not one or two, but many accounts of paranormal activity.
Do you believe in all that stuff?
Well, yes, of course.
I bet Brooke does, because she's there in the thick of it this morning. Brooke's in Littleton,
actually, right.
At a restaurant that is bubbling cauldrons, not just every Halloween, but every day of the year. Hi, Brooke.
Absolutely. Good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm at the Melting Pot down in Littleton. Bubbling cauldrons, does that make a little more sense now? And this place, a hotbed of activity. There have been so many accounts of hauntings, and someone who knows that very well is Kevin Samprin. He's with SpiritPI, and which is based here in Littleton.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. You guys have been set up here since 2:30 this morning?
Yeah, we got in about 2 o'clock to set up, and it usually takes us about an hour and a half to get all of our equipment run and set up.
Tell me about this building. I mean, this used to be the public library in Littleton. It was a police station. A lot of activity here.
Yes, lots of history. The building was originally built in 1916, and it started out as a Littleton Public Library, and then for about 12 years it was the Littleton Police Headquarters, and then it kind of bounced around between bars and discos before the Melting Pot moved in 1995.
And it's been very successful since then. Does the ghost activity have anything to do with that?
Yeah, I think it helps, yes.
And what have been some of the accounts that people have heard?
Sure, so a lot of people have reported seeing shadow figures in the building, actually getting physically touched, having glasses getting knocked over on their tables, and also including hearing disembodied voices throughout the building.
And what is this going on behind us? What do you guys have set up?
So what we have here is this is what we call Command Central, or the home base, and this is where we actually run the investigation from this room here. So we have cameras run throughout the building, as well as very sensitive audio microphones, so we can pick up all the sounds and all the video in the environment and kind of monitor things and track as the investigation goes on. And so our team here is actually monitoring downstairs in the basement right now. We have a couple investigators working.
Yeah, those aren't ghosts down there. Those are actual people.
Those are our investigators, our dedicated people. And then over here, actually, one of our gentlemen here is reviewing some of the evidence that we collected in our last session to see if anything paranormal is popping out.
Okay, Kevin Samprin with SpiritPI. We're going to be spending the morning with you. Thank you so much.
Terrific. Thanks for joining us.
Gary, Kyle, I may be a believer by the end of this. The ladies' room, I heard that is really the spooky place. I had to do my makeup down there this morning.
Oh, you did?
So far, so good. Hopefully, I'm not tempting fate by saying that. Let's knock on wood.
And somebody keeps putting the toilet seat up. I don't know. I mean.
Yeah.
All right.
You're so funny.
Hey, thank you very much. All right.
Bye,
21 now before 6.
Very.
Black Friday comes early. How
Yeah,
early?
it does. Big deals.
Greg Moss is going to talk about that coming up. Plus, how's this for a pretty cool job? Searching out and selling some of the most famous movie props in the world. We'll meet this guy coming up.
Do a little
Haunted fondue.
Why not? It starts boiling all of a sudden. A Littleton restaurant could be possessed. We sent a 9 News crew to get to the bottom of it this morning.
Yes, we did.
We haven't detected any activity at this point,
Not yet.
but the morning is just really getting underway. Welcome back, everybody, to our second half hour of 9 News, 6 a.m. I'm Kyle Dyer.
And I'm Gary Shapiro. Thanks for joining us. It is Friday, October 29th. Congratulations, you made it through the week.
Place where there hasn't been one or two, but many accounts of paranormal activity. 9 News reporter Brooke Thacker is so brave. She took the drive down to Littleton this morning to a restaurant that has bubbling cauldrons all the time, not just Halloween weekend. Hi, Brooke.
Hi, Kyle. Yeah, the Swiss. They know how to do it right. I'm at the Melting Pot Fondue Restaurant down in Littleton. I'm down in the basement, actually, and it looks pretty spooky, and in fact it is for those who are in the know. Apparently this is one of the most haunted places here. Kevin Samprin is with SpiritPI, which is a paranormal investigative group.
That's correct. We're a local Littleton-based paranormal investigation company.
This group has been here all night long, which you guys come here fairly regularly. What are you looking for? Right now we're focusing on EVP, and you use one of these little recorders to look into it.
That's correct. So what we're trying to do right now is establish communications with the spirits. We have captured a lot of what's known as electronic voice phenomena, or ghost voices, on audio recording equipment. And so we'll ask a series of questions and try to communicate with the several ghosts that we have had conversations with here in the past.
And what are they asking? Questions that range from?
Anywhere from questions about the building's history to maybe some past paranormal events that we've witnessed here to see if we can get the names of the people that are kind of floating around the melting pot.
Okay. And so far, any activity, anything too interesting?
We are getting some interesting electromagnetic field or EMF interaction here on one of our devices. We are possibly establishing communications with a ghost as we speak. Now, we won't be able to hear their voices. EVP is something that is not heard until the audio recording is actually played back. So after we're done with the session, we'll go upstairs to the home base and we'll actually listen to that audio recording and see if we did pick up any spirit voices.
Now, SpiritPI, they do something called Tour of Terror, where you guys have been doing this all month at the melting pot.
That's correct.
And you guys have skeptics, you have true believers that come to this. They run the gamut.
That's correct. So we have been doing the Tour of Terror for 4 seasons now, and it's a 4-course fondue dinner event followed by a ghost hunting presentation, and then we actually take people on a physical ghost hunt of the building after hours. So we have had many things happen, including down in this annex. Something came in and actually swept stuff right off the table here last year, which was very exciting for the people to see. So it's a great chance to witness paranormal activity.
I bet. Kevin Sampson with SpiritPI. Thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Kyle, we're going to be out here all morning. We're learning about EVP, and one of the things they recommended with SpiritPI, if you are going to talk to the dead, they recommend not doing it at your home because that's just inviting who knows what into your house. Do it away from your house. Who's laughing?
I'm laughing.
Are you laughing at me?
No, just the way you said, if I'm going to talk to the dead.
If you are, well,
yeah.
that's what they're called.
Okay. Does praying count?
Well, there you go.
Brooke, this has been
And they
fun.
like fondue, so.
All right, Brooke, thank you. It's been fun.
That's an interesting marketing strategy, though. Tour of Terror.
Yeah, right?
Okay. Should we go eat there tonight, dear?
But don't
All right.
try it at home.
Yeah, don't try this at
Good morning, I'm Brooke Thacker. I've been spending all morning in Littleton at the Melting Pot restaurant where they are checking out all the ghost readings. Got to have this tool to do it, and you never know where you're going to find them, even the most unusual places.
In the bathroom.
I didn't know Brooke was a Ghostbuster.
She
How
is,
about
unofficially
that?
today.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our second half hour of 9 News 7 a.m. I'm Kyle Dyer.
And I'm Gary Shapiro. Thanks for joining us. Friday, October 29th, Halloween. Yeah. Well, the Halloween madness continues this morning. We are at a haunted restaurant in Denver. Now, it's a place where there hasn't been one or two, but many, many accounts of paranormal activity.
And as Gary was mentioning earlier, Brooke Thacker is now a Ghostbuster for us.
Yes, indeed.
You do it all.
I am. Thank you. I'm trying. I've got my little electronic meter reading device. Oh, didn't like that. But yeah, down here at the Melting Pot in Littleton, it's the old public library. We're not too far from Old Town, and this is a very popular restaurant and a very popular place for ghost activity. Now, down here in the basement, it's one of the most active places in the whole building, and we're heading to another place. There have actually been reports by people who work here. When they go into the ladies' room, yeah, that's where we're going, women have left their meal just right in the middle. They went to the ladies' room, came back, said, nope, we're done, we're going, taking it to go. Now, the SpiritPI team is in here. Yeah, it's dark. They find it best if they work in the dark. And Kevin's back here in the most haunted stall. Hello, guys. Say hello. Kevin, hi, come on out. You are in the second stall. So now this is where you guys get a lot of activity, right?
That's correct. We are in the middle stall of the ladies' restroom, one of the more hot spots here in the building. We actually lost a paranormal investigator back in 2007 when she was sitting on the toilet in here during an investigation, and she was physically pushed on the toilet, and it scared the living daylights out of her. So we've had a lot of great interaction in here. We've captured a few spirit voices, and we find this is one of the better places to try to capture EMF or electronic or electromagnetic field.
So is that what you're doing right now? What is it that you guys are doing?
We're trying to capture ghost energy, and we sometimes can use these devices to communicate with the ghosts, get them to turn them on, make them flash faster in response to questions that we ask.
What have been the reports that you guys have received down here? Like you said, you had the one girl who said she was pushed, but there's also something to do with feet?
Yeah, a lot of women's feet have been grabbed while they're using the restroom in here, so beware if you're in the middle stall of the melting pot restroom.
And what is it? I mean, do you guys talk to ghosts? Do you ask them questions? What do you do when you're standing in here?
Sure. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get the ghost to start getting these to flash a little bit quicker for us. We know one ghost name in here. Her name is Janet. She has told us her name via an electronic voice phenomena, or EVP. So Janet, if you're here, we did bring the 9 News crew. We'd like you to see if you can get these devices to flash a little bit faster. We do have different types of EMF detectors that we use. Some are a little more sensitive than others. And this one is jumping up to 2.4. Down to 0.4. Janet, if you're here, can you please step forward, come up to us here, get some of these meters going. See if we can get some of these other meters interacting, please. 0.5, 0.6.
Maybe she's not a 9 News fan. Maybe she likes Channel 7 better. Well, we hope not. So, Kevin, you guys have been here since 2:30 this morning,
We
just
have.
doing all kinds of readings.
Yes, it's been a long morning.
I bet it is, but this is their busy time for you guys.
This is the ghost, the hunting hours here.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I'll let you guys get right back to it. Gary, Kyle, yeah, in the ladies' restroom. Now, if you want to get involved in the melting pot, they've actually got Tour of Terrors. There's only one day open. Next Friday, you can find out more and get involved. So, hey, it's beeping. Maybe there's some kind of activity. Maybe Janet does like 9 News after all.
See, Janet? Do you think Janet would spare a square?
Yeah, very good. I was
Janet
just
must
going to
like
say,
fondue.
I was just going to say, Brooke, if you feel the urge, you should probably find a different bathroom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just
If you feel the urge.
just a little advice.
Well,
you
when
know.
I came down here earlier, I wasn't going anywhere near the second.
Do they have
stall.
other bathrooms there?
No, this is the only
That's
ladies'
it?
room
So you
in
gotta
the
go.
building. So
All right, well, watch your
that's it.
ankles. All right.
I will watch.
Take care.
That is just wild. The restaurant could be possessed. People are getting thrown on the toilets installed too
Oh my gosh.
from some force that's invisible.
Say it ain't so.
Good morning, everybody. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yes, I
You wait
do.
in line to go to the bathroom and then you get shoved around. Welcome to our second half hour of 9 News 8 a.m. I'm Kyle Dyer.
And I'm Gary Shapiro. Thank you for joining us. Friday, October 29th.
Where there hasn't been one or two, three, there have been dozens of paranormal activity. 9 News reporter Brooke Thacker is joining us now from the Littleton restaurant, the Melting Pot. So, has anything happened since we last talked with you?
Well, we're going to find out here in just a minute. Good morning, Kyle. We are wrapping our morning up at the Melting Pot down here in Littleton, where there are skeptics, there are true believers, and we've got the SpiritPI team. And Anthony Wheeler, he is the general manager of the Melting Pot. You guys get requests all the time for people to come in here. You even turn some groups away, right?
That's correct. We're a very popular building, and all the time groups want to come in and check us out. But SpiritPI and Kevin, they do a great job. They respect the building. They respect the Spirit Center here, and we're more than happy to always have them back.
I just asked Anthony, are you a believer, are you a skeptic? And you are.
Absolutely. When you've worked here 5 years like I have, you've seen a lot of weird things.
Okay. All right. And Kevin, you have something for Anthony, actually.
Yes, actually, we'd like to present the Melting Pot with a document certifying your building as haunted. After 3 years of investigations, we've accumulated a numerous amount of paranormal evidence. So, Tony, here's your certification.
Thank you, Kevin.
But you didn't need this to know that it was haunted, right?
No, I hope they don't think we're flaunting. That's all.
There you go. Now, Kevin, what did you find this morning?
Yes.
Kyle wanted to know what you guys found. You found a couple things.
Sure. So we did appear to pick up a couple of electronic voice phenomena, or those ghost voices. We have been listening to our audio recording devices. We have picked up a female voice as well as an unworldly breath down in the basement area. So we still have some time. We're going to go through and analyze the rest of the data, but it appears that we did pick up some ghost voices today.
And Kevin, why do you think it is that this place has so much activity here?
Sure. I believe that it has to do with the strong amount of energy, the EMF fields that are naturally in this building. I believe that it helps the ghosts to interact with the physical world.
There you go. Now, the SpiritPI team, they've been here all night long since, what, 2
o'clock. I have to give a shout out to my team. This is a fantastic, amazing bunch of people, professional hard workers, and it helps when you're working all hours of the day and night to have a great team. So thank you so much, guys.
But they're getting ready to go on to their day jobs. I
Yes.
mean, you don't necessarily do this. I mean, you do some of them for free, but around Halloween, you guys do charge for readings.
Right. No, we actually do all of our paranormal investigations for free, so we do have to maintain the day jobs. But at Halloween, we do Halloween dinner events here at the Melting Pot called the Tour of Terror. We do have seats available for November 5th, as well as we'll be at the Lumber Baron Inn on November 4th for another dinner event. So that's the only time that we actually do charge for our services and make enough money to keep our business in place for the next year.
Very cool, guys. Thank you so much. So how does that answer your question? Did you
Yeah.
get it answered?
Yeah.
But you know, really, the hauntings, they happen all year round. They're always getting word that something is happening here.
We're a little freaked out by that unworldly breath. Wow.
That unworldly breath. I didn't see it or hear it, but it happened, right?
Yes, we captured it.
They got it.
They captured it. Okay. All right. Thank you much.
Gary's a
Thank you,
skeptic.
guys.
Gary, haven't you learned anything today?
Well, you